Ladies and gentlemen, this versus is back in session. Obi-Wan362 Gamer Law presiding. With me today is the plaintiff of this case, on whose channel we are now appearing.
Oh, wow, that's is that how you start all your videos nowadays?
No, because I don't normally have a plaintiff that I have to point to.
Well, aside from that.
Yeah.
Actually, well, that's actually pretty clever.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah, that's pretty cool beans, man.
Anyway, are you gonna introduce yourself on your own channel or not?
I'm considering that my name is like plastered all over the place. I'd say I really don't need to. Wait, did I? Yeah. No, I did kill you. All right. Where am I missing 2 gems? That's how the last episode ended. For those of you who did not bother watching the last episode, I started this level and I got to the end and I was like, oh, I'm missing 2 gems. Let me go back and get them. I paused to check the inventory and then it was like, oh, you're missing 2 gems. Let me, press up on the analog stick to go to exit level just fast enough so where you can't see what you're doing before you hit exit level and your life is going to be ruined. Your life is ruined. Everyone hates you.
This is Dry Canyon. Where even is Clifftown? Was it this one over here? That's Clifftown? That's weird.
There. Oh, okay, that's actually... Okay, that was not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be.
What'd you almost do?
Well, no, like, the 2 that I was missing, I found pretty much right away, so I'm fine with that. Alright, that's all the levels. Sunny flight. Time to fly in the sunshine.
The flying levels, the bane of my existence.
But not mine, so I may catch up relatively easily.
Again,
at least a little bit.
Again, the issue is that I didn't have nearly the problem with it I've had in the past, so you're not going to get, at least on that first one.
Yeah, no, the first one's easy. Well, but we'll see. We'll see.
Like, no, you don't understand. Like, I couldn't do the first one.
Well, as I stated in the first episode, I may have been foolish to challenge you even at all.
I mean,
right
while that may be true, that doesn't necessarily change.
Also, in the flying levels, does pressing X to make Spyro flap his wings, does that actually make him go faster, or is that just my imagination?
I think it's just our imagination, because I do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It feels like it makes an effect, but possibly not.
I think it's just one of those mental things that we do. We're like,
Yeah.
Like,
it gives it a sense of urgency.
Yeah. Like, it makes us feel better in a thing where we are otherwise powerless.
Yeah, like people who would, like there was a rumor that went around for a long time that if you tapped on the A button when you were trying to catch a Pokemon, it like increased your chances, which is not even remotely true.
It's not, but dang it, if that's not why I am currently a world-class button masher. Which is also not entirely true, but is how I feel when mashing buttons.
Well, the game that taught me how to mash buttons most effectively was, of course, Mario Party.
See, I didn't have Mario Party growing up.
Dude, you missed out, because Mario Party was like the childhood thing to do, man.
Well,
Mario Party was so good.
Uh-huh.
I have 2 and I have 4, which are considered to be the best ones by fans of the series. Nope, go through the thing. No, Spyro, why? No.
Man, I didn't even remember this.
I forgot that time was a thing. And I flew into the ocean.
So, what was that you were saying about no trouble whatsoever with...
Did I say no trouble whatsoever?
Yes.
I did not make myself out to be some sort of guru of the flying levels.
You kind of did. Kind of did. I heard it.
Really did.
The viewers at home heard it. Like, they were all... Gunner! I'm disappointed. You don't have glasses on. I'm disappointed.
No, I don't.
Not you, Gunner.
Oh my God! What a freaking.
Get it? Because Gunner glasses, they're the gaming glasses.
I'm going to lose this versus. I foresee it.
Well, look at it this way. After this recording session, you'll probably go and practice, and I will not. And that will give you an edge.
To be quite honest, I most likely will not. I'll probably forget. But, hey man, whatever floats your goats.
I usually just torch the goats because they've got butterflies inside them.
Which
And
is kind of odd.
because they apparently make delicious barbecue. I think that's all of them. Yep.
I don't know why I forgot that time was the thing in these levels. I was just kind of meandering around shooting the planes, and I was like, okay, now time to go to the arches. And I'm like, well, Spyro, don't fly into the sides of them. Ho-ba-bo.
Is Clifftown first? Yes, Clifftown is first for some inexplicable reason.
I don't know. I went to the wiki for this game, and that's where I got the order of the levels from. That's what I did.
That seems weird. Dry Canyon should have been first.
Oh my god!
Right.
Freaking, just kill the planes, shoot them down.
Though I do love Clifftown because, or I guess it's all these worlds in this first one, because like the Norks, when you kill them dead, they sound like their pants rip.
Oh my god, freaking these planes are the worst thing ever.
Look, boss, the plane.
Look, boss.
Look, hoss.
Yep, I'm not gonna do it on this try. I'm going to fail, and I failed. Good. Wow.
Good. I mean, that's what the viewers came to see.
Yep.
To be fair, this is so far this is just payback for Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, kind of. But hey, and you know what? Actually, yeah, that's very true. At least the finale episode, because we were relatively neck and neck until the very end when you died. Spoiler alert.
I think there's a moratorium on like how long something can be considered a spoiler.
Yeah, I mean that versus was like what, 2 years ago at this point.
Probably, because I was about 2 years out of practice on Luigi's Mansion, at least, so...
Yeah, and plus it was, yeah, I think it was like 2013 or something, so...
It just makes me feel old.
Back
Dang
when
it,
I had no...
Dragon! I didn't want you on the Egg Thief. Whatever.
Back when I had no idea how to edit videos, because the background for those episodes was just terrible. I had no idea how to center anything. I just sucked at editing.
Where did the Egg Thief go? Egg Thief!
Egg Thief, elude his grasp.
There
no,
you are.
Why? God dang it! That's like the 5th time that I've flown into the freaking water.
Shouldn't do that. Spyro's kind of got an allergy to water, if you haven't noticed. He really doesn't like it.
See, okay, that's the thing in video games. Whenever there's like deadly poisonous water that like the smallest touch, if you jump in it, you die. I never figure that it's water because most people can swim. I figure it's probably Listerine because drowning in Listerine, nobody would survive that. Like
no, but like you could swim in it. Like you wouldn't want to.
Well, yeah, but like you see how they struggle and they're like, well, that's because it's getting in your nose and your throat and your mouth and it burns really badly.
Okay, well, whatever.
And I believe it would kill you swimming in Listerine.
I mean, if you let it get into all of your orifices, sure.
Yeah, that's pretty much what water does when you go swimming. I'm not sure if water is a pretty permeating thing.
Yes,
if you fall into a lot of it at once.
You have the capacity, at the very least. I don't know if you have the ability, considering this conversation, but you have the capacity to, you know, close off those areas most susceptible to causing you death from excessive intake of water. Well, that's the thing. Water by itself is not inherently bad for you. Listerine, however, there's a reason why there's a warning on the side of the label, is because if you know, too much is a very bad thing. Actually, did you know that originally Listerine was created to disinfect wounds during combat?
Makes perfect sense. I never knew about that, but yeah, now that I think about it, it makes perfect sense.
And then, after the war ended, they needed a way to sell their Listerine. Because, let's face it,
freaking finally, Jesus.
Nobody needed to disinfect combat wounds outside of a war zone.
That is true.
So, the industry made up something called halitosis. You might be familiar with halitosis because it is the scientific sounding term for
bad breath.
Bad breath. Yes.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Nobody cared about bad breath until Listerine needed to sell its product.
So basically speaking, Listerine is... Does this open when I get closer to it? What the... Why is this Toasty Dragon's mouth not open? I have everything.
Do you?
What the... Why though? Yeah, it's like, what?
Because it's a PS1 game. Stuff happens. I actually have no idea. Are you sure you have everything from everybody?
Yeah,
Did you listen to the dragon?
Yes, I did. Open your mouth.
You stupid vulture bird!
What is this madness?
Sparta.
What the...
Sparks
It's
sometimes.
supposed to be open. Didn't it say rescue 10 dragons before you face the boss?
Maybe?
And the boss is in here. What?
Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Have you tried turning your dragon off and back on again, I should say?
Hang on a sec.
Okay, so that's that. And jabloop. Am I supposed to be stopping?
Yeah, it said you have to complete one of the other artisan lands, which I have done. I've completed all of them, so why is the dragon's mouth not open?
I have no answer for this whatsoever.
Hang on a sec. Let me go. Oh, wait a minute. It's because I didn't... Oh my god. Hang on a second.
What did you fail to do?
Okay, so it's like complete one of the other artisan lands. Okay, well, I've been using the exit level button.
You never went through the... Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Hilarious.
This will take like 20 seconds to rectify, so I'm really not that upset about it. But, honest to god, that's just stupid.
But, to be fair, I kind of warned you.
When did you do this? When did you warn me?
No, kind of. The kinda is super important to that statement. Because I told you, but that's not how you play the game. To which you did not care. When you were on your way to...
Oh yeah, when we were talking about the
Yep.
blah 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 whatever
Yep.
in the first episode.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's the only place where it matters because as far as I know, it doesn't matter anywhere else in the game.
Gimme.
All right. Anyway,
That should be...
I am finally confronting Toasty
Oh, good. You're
after all this time.
You're only a long way behind me.
Yep.
Again, I want to be cocky, but I know, like...
You have every right to be cocky because as far as we have seen thus far, you're on pace to win right now. But it's only the second episode.
It is, and like the problem is, like, as you pointed out between episodes last time, like, it took me one episode to get through all of the first world. Now we're like halfway through this episode, and I've barely completed the first world and this first realm.
Alright, it seems that I'm consistently 2 levels behind you all the time. Which is not a good place to be, but at least I'm keeping up. I am behind, but I am
Consistently
with the
behind.
with the pack, as it were.
Come here, you stupid egg thief. Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
I caught the egg thief and got shot. Because guns were a thing in this game.
Good.
It's just rude. It's just rude and inconsiderate.
Yeah, kind of. I almost just jumped right off the edge into the, terrible orange abyss, but I didn't. So that's good.
See, I don't have orange anymore. I've got purple.
I rescued Nevin. I don't care, Nevin. What kind of name is Nevin, anyway? That's why your cutscene gets skipped.
He's a nice guy, alright? He's had a tough run of things. But he's a nice guy overall.
Toasty the sheep, I do not care.
What? Toasty's not a sheep. He's a boss.
Ah.
Sheep can't be bosses.
Ah.
Ironically, though, when you kill Toasty, even though it's a sheep on stilts, spoiler alert,
You say that as it is revealed on my screen. Continue.
like you don't get butterflies.
Actually, yeah, he's the leader of the sheep. He does not drop butterflies. He doesn't have butterflies in his stomach. He's not nervous about leading the sheep.
Well, he probably should be. If he was nervous, maybe he would... If he cared, he would have been nervous. The fact that he didn't care is why he lost.
You are a wise and noble hobo.
Did you call me a hobo?
Yes.
Not a hobo. I have an apartment. Let's ignore the fact that it might just be a freight car. That's not the point.
It doesn't matter if my gloves have holes in them. I have gloves.
Basically.
Okay, hang on a second. I need to... Alright. I'm honestly very surprised that I was actually able to do Toasty's level in a single clean run, that I didn't miss anything. Thank God.
And it's you dead. Give me the
So
dragon.
now let's
Give me the
finally
dragon.
Go to World 2. Marco the balloonist, I don't care about your shenanigans.
But his shenanigans are fun.
I don't care.
He wants to inform you of the shenanigans so that you can shenany with him.
Fun or not, shenanigans waste my time.
But shenanies.
Shenanies?
Shenane.
Shenane. Sounds like a woman from my hometown who's still trying to become a rapper, and that's her rap name, Shenane.
That was dangerously close to death.
Rescued Titan. Well, he's not very much of a Titan. He looks like a leopard. Anyways. Alright. You know, it's kind of funny. These dudes with the bayonets, they're wearing armor.
Oh!
But in the first level, you're taught that, like, oh, wearing armor, yeah, you can't toast them to death because then, you know, blah, 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 because they're wearing armor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, these guys are wearing armor, and we can kill them just fine.
Are they wearing armor? I thought they were just wearing, like, clothes.
I don't know. They're wearing like shiny, metal-looking vest things.
Is it shiny? I don't remember.
It is shiny.
That's the problem. Right now I'm fighting vultures. So,
Vultures.
So I have no concept of what the rest of everything was. I think, if memory serves, I jumped from over... Yep, up there. Okay.
Yeah, Dry Canyon really should be first, but it is not. Oh well. Don't care. Shut up. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Shoot! I don't have a key! Shoot. Forgot this thing was over here.
Get out the way.
I don't even remember where the key is for this chest.
That's good. Continue to forget.
Well, like, the thing is, I don't remember where the key is, but everything's not exactly difficult to find.
True, it is only the second world.
Except for, yeah, I'm like, except for there are certain things, when you get to certain parts of certain worlds where, like, if you're not paying attention, you just walk by it because it blends in with the background.
Yeah, they're crafty like that.
Luckily, only in certain places, but in those
That
certain
is
places.
True. Let's see. There is an area here off to the side. Yes. No, that's Dry Canyon.
Man,
I
I
could
don't.
have sworn. Oh wait, no, that's not in this one. That's not in the home world. That's in one of the levels.
I don't remember this world well enough to remember the paths to take for things.
Let's push this on over here.
Greetings, sir and/or madam. You have met your fate. My sincerest condolences for your loss. However, I really only care so little.
I feel like there was something wrong about that sentence. Like, not grammatically speaking, but just the subject matter.
What are you saying? What are you
like,
saying? I can't be gender inclusive? Is that what you're saying?
Wait, gender inclusive? What are you...
That's what I heard you say. I said sir and/or madam, and you're saying I cannot include people who are women. You are...
I don't know what you're talking about. I said something was wrong with the subject matter. I didn't say anything about gender, actually.
That was part of the subject. That was part of the subject matter.
The subject matter I was referring to was how you were like, oh, my deepest condolences. I want to express my sympathy, but I actually don't care. Well, that's kind of contradictory when you think about it.
Is it though? Is it really?
It really is. Yes, it's like, oh, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm the one who murdered him in the cold of night. Just so you know, he didn't die peacefully. He died screaming and crying the whole time, without any dignity. Sorry for your loss.
It's not without dignity. The guy whose pants you can hear rip as he dies, that guy died without dignity. This guy...
Yeah, kind of.
This guy just... He pulled a gun on me. It was self-defense. That's not my fault. That's self-defense.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Don't argue with me. Which one of us has a law degree? I know what self-defense is.
I believe we've had... Oh, crap. Get out of the Listerine. I believe we've had conversations about this in the past, about arguing, me arguing with you, and how I usually lose at said arguments.
Poop, shoot, poop, poop, shoot, poop to shoot.
Shoot the poop shoot?
Shoot the poop.
I don't want to, though. That's kind of disgusting.
You don't know.
Honestly.
You don't know.
I do know. I know everything.
Okay, I think we've established from the fact that you can't argue with me that, at the very least, you don't know how to argue.
Yeah, that's true.
Which renders the entire statement, I know everything, null and void.
Just because I know everything does not mean that I'm good at arguing. Like, I could say that I know how to ride a horse. That doesn't mean that I'm good at it. Just because you understand the concept of something does not mean that the execution comes to you any easier. Okay, don't drown.
So what you're saying is you don't know how to execute that knowledge.
Yes, exactly.
So you don't know.
Knowing and being able to use that knowledge are two very different things.
They are, but it's just another form of knowing.
Oh, you guys actually did hide from me. Well, good for you. Now you're dead.
Come out, Maximos! Maximus Decimus Meridios. Oh, there's the key.
Gesundheit.
I was real concerned for a second because I'm like, this should be where the key is because I've been everywhere else.
Let's see. Ice Cavern 176. Where am I missing something?
Well,
there's. Oh wait, I think I know.
I probably know where.
Let's see if I am correct in my assumptions.
Okay, if you...
Yes, I am. Oh, no! No, Spyro, no! Oh.
He drowned in the purple?
He drowned in the purple.
Excellent.
Ah, crap. Well, at least I don't have to deal with anybody else on my way there because I know where I'm going. I know where I've been. I know where I come from, Cotton Eye Joe.
Come from where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Here I been from Cotton Eye Joe.
I would have drowned in a
I would have drowned a long time ago.
Hey, Spyro. Alright, there's that. That better be it. I think it is. I'm not doing the math,
yes,
but...
good. Alright, we're going to Clifftown. Alright, where's Clifftown?
I'll never tell.
Clifftown. I know I'm going to drown in Listerine. I don't care. Well, I mean, I do care, but it's like...
Probably shouldn't drown in it. I mean, that sounds unsanitary.
Clifftown. No, it's Dry Canyon.
See? Dry Canyon should be first.
Actually, drowning in Listerine would be one of the most sanitary ways to die ever.
You don't know.
Listerine has inherently disinfective properties.
Ice Cavern!
Clifftown. I am exactly 2 levels behind you. I'm staying consistent with this.
Yeah, and therein lies the problem of, like, Again, like, I knew I could maintain the first level, because, again, I have played all of the first level multiple times. But if nothing else in the world trips me up, the flying stages in the later levels will trip me up miserably.
Well, you said that about the first one, and look what happened, so I'm not exactly going to count on that.
Count? You could probably take it to the bank. They would probably give you a loan, a low interest rate loan on my inability to do it. Like, it's a documented fact.
Seems like a very risky thing to get a loan on.
Well, sure, it's not the wisest thing you could do, but like,
I bet you $10,000 that this guy can't beat the flight levels in Spyro the Dragon.
And like, it's not an intelligent thing to you know, use as collateral, obviously, but at the same
I don't
time,
think they would really accept it as collateral.
I was gonna say at the same time, like if they take it as collateral, then what do you care? They took it.
Yeah. That was a friend of mine. He does like, well, he does a lot of things, but one of the things that he does is he installs like heaters and coolers for people. And he was like, he had a 2,500-pound heating unit that he was going to install in somebody's basement, but he couldn't do it that day, so he had to leave it somewhere. And he's like, well, I don't want to leave it outside because the water would ruin it, but also somebody might steal it. But then again, if somebody steals it, well, they earned it, so.
Yeah.
Because if you can manage to steal a 2,500-pound water boiler, I wouldn't be too mad. I'd just be impressed.
I don't know. I'd probably still be mad.
I mean, probably mixed emotions.
Nope. My emotion would be singular in its endeavors, and that emotion would be mad. But I also have a thing about losing money.
Well, yeah, you being a lawyer, I would imagine money is a rather important thing.
I mean,
I've watched enough Judge Judy to know how the judicial system works. Get back here.
you mean how the Judy system works?
The judicial system.
No, the Judy system.
Oh, that's funny. The Judy system.
And is actually more accurate than what you were saying. Because the idea that Judge Judy practices law is almost laughable. Like, people actually have to sign waivers to go on the show that are like, what she says will be binding. Because some of her crap is just that.
Crap. Some of her crap is binding crap.
Basically. I mean, all of her crap is binding crap because you signed an agreement saying that it would be. But
isn't that how court works anyway? You sign an agreement saying that the judge's word is final?
No, but not exactly. The difference is, like, when you go to appeal, you can appeal. You go, when you had your crap before Judge Judy, like, that's the end of it.
Okay, so you sign a waiver saying that I will not try to appeal, etc., etc.
You sign a bunch of crap. I don't remember what all it was exactly.
Banditos trying to kill me with their knives.
And also, like, you have the ability to appeal because, like, if a judge screws up law, then, and, like, that you shouldn't have lost, then you have the ability to say, hey, I shouldn't have lost, but this judge screwed up. With Judge Judy, you can't do that because she kind of just makes crap up sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd imagine.
So,
I mean, to be fair, Judge Judy is more for the purpose of entertainment than actual, you know, justice.
yes, but
like, I don't imagine an actual judge would call anyone stupid in a court of law.
oh, you'd be awfully surprised.
Well,
they shouldn't.
actually, no, yeah,
There
never
are
mind.
rules
I immediately
against
take
it.
that back. I immediately take that back. Never mind.
You shouldn't. There are rules against it, and you can be brought up in sanctions and lose your position as a judge if you do it. But that doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I have a very low tolerance for idiocracy. Like, I have a high tolerance for nonsense because nonsense is good fun. Nonsense is just fine. But when it comes to somebody wasting your time just for the purpose of wasting your time and making you angry, that's what I don't have patience for.
A few people have patience for that because, let's face it, why would you?
Yeah, that is a good point. But I will say this. I seem to have a knack for finding people who do, because a lot of my friends are like that. They are very, very patient people. But maybe it just comes from the atmosphere. You know, I spend all my time in, like, theaters and stuff.
Theater. The theater.
You know,
Oh, poop!
They're a very accepting bunch.
Yes. Yes. Theater people are some of the most liberal people you will ever meet.
Yep, mostly just because it's such a, well, I use this term in the most endearing of ways. It's a very gay atmosphere.
Yes. As in happy. Gay as in happy.
No, gays and homosexual. There are a lot. I know a lot of homosexual people now.
I know.
Yep, lot of friends.
I went to a Christian college and still knew several because I was in theater, involved in theater.
What plays have you done?
I did sound for more things than I was in.
Oh, so you were a techie.
Uh-huh.
I see.
Ow, you stupid son of an orc.
Son of an orc. Telephone. Alright, this is the official, like, 1 minute warning, so try to wrap up whatever you're doing. Oh no! Ah, crap.
Did you die?
I didn't die, but I fell off the roof that I was trying to jump on. Word to the wise, kids. Don't jump on roofs.
Or off of them.
Oh, freaking butt sack.
I don't think that's an actual part of the anatomy. I didn't do super well in biology, but I'm still fairly certain that's not a real thing.
I don't know. Baboons have a sort of thing like that. Sort of a butt sack.
Nope, they have a butt. It just happens to be red and bulbous. It's not really a sack.
Freaking light the firecracker. Let's
Die!
hope that there are 100
Fall
gems in that treasure chest.
to your death.
I honestly wouldn't know.
And drown. I know there's another jewel somewhere, and or another set of jewels somewhere, and I don't remember where it is. Because this is like the first level where they start like actually obfuscating where things are. If memory serves.
I thought it sounded like you said another Joel, and I'm just like, Last of Us? What? Have you played The Last of Us?
I played the beginning of it.
It is very good. I like it.
I borrowed it from. The problem was I borrowed it from a friend.
Oh, I
and
see.
didn't have it long enough to finish.
Yeah, to give it back. It's so good. I'm going to do a Let's Play of it. I guarantee you that as soon as I finish Ratchet & Clank 2 and then Sly 2. And I want to do a Let's Play of Psycho Waluigi because, oh my god, it's so much better than I thought it was going to be. Light the stupid firecracker.
What the heck? Shoot, I don't remember how this part worked. Shoot.
I don't know.
Shoot. Where am I?
Oh my god.
Mommy!
I am just taking my sweet time. Freaking, okay, why am I even doing it this way? I just need to get up from the other side. What is wrong with me? I just need to go up here and then glide. Like, jeez, dude, it's not that hard. There are sparklies over there that I didn't grab.
Wait, did I have everything? Oh, shoot! That thing I was gonna try and figure out how to get onto was just a place with an extra life. Don't need that. Goodbye, world.
Goodbye, world. Okay, Jim, I'll see you around. Where are you go? Oh, no! Anyway,
Night flight! I hate my life.
Night flight. Oh, my God.
Night
you
flight,
are so far ahead of me, it's not
flight.
even funny.
Night flight, baby, night flight.
God,
it seems like any of this song.
Why am I missing so many gems? Oh my god.
Are we stopping here? Are we stopping now? We're stopping this moment?
Oh yeah, let's stop now, I guess. You just finished a level and I am not even close to being done with this one.
Awesome! So perfect.
Yay, thank you all for watching this episode of Spyro the Dragon.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching.
We'll see you next time. Spyro, don't look at me.
And
I know we're losing, don't you look at me.
And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this video is adjourned.